Alright guys, fast pickup video. This isn't everything that I picked up. There's only one thing really actually that I'm missing that's on its way, which I'll get into it later. So just a fast pickup video. I've been collecting things like crazy lately. I gotta slow down a little bit, but hey, whatever. I'm actually going to a shop tomorrow that I don't normally go to, so hopefully I'll get some stuff there. My collection is just going out of proportion here, but that's okay. That's a good thing. I'm starting a new job, so I just gotta calm it down. But other than that, I've been getting great deals. So let's get started here. We'll go with the oldest system like I normally do, and I got quite a gem to talk about. Something that I've been trying to get back for over 10 years, and I finally did it for a decent price. I'll get into that later too. We'll go, like I said, with the older systems. I picked this up from a friend at work. I got Captain Skyhawk. Jason Heine again with his reviews. Said it was a pretty decent game, so I thought I'd pick it up. Picked it up from a friend. It came with a manual in the back there. I picked it up for like $2.50. Not a bad deal with the manual. I really haven't got around to playing it yet, but yeah, definitely looking forward to it. From the same friend, I picked up another copy. I have this. I have the yellow sticker, if you guys can guess what it is. It's original Nintendo, and I picked it up with the manual from a friend. I couldn't pass it up. It was the version I didn't have. I mean, I didn't really care, but it came with a manual, and I'm definitely proud to own another copy of it, which that's Metroid with the silver sticker this time, and with the manual. I thought it was pretty funny. I was flipping through the manual. I paid $2.50 for this. I was flipping through the manual, and actually there was original passwords in there from whoever owned it before. My friend picked it up from my garage sale, and he didn't even notice it. It was pretty funny. I like picking up old stuff and seeing people's old passwords. You know, the hard work that they put into the game to actually get to where they were. But anyways, I picked up another game. It finishes out my trilogy with it. That's Pac-Mania. Finishes off obviously my Pac-Man trilogy, like I said. It's definitely a strange version of Pac-Man. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty easy, as being it's in a 3D perspective, which is pretty cool for the Nintendo. But the thing is you can press A or B and you can jump over the ghosts. Very strange idea, very easy idea to make the game, you know, a lot more simpler. I mean, I wasn't having trouble. I played it for, I don't know, like 20 minutes because I was just testing the game out, and I was running right through it, just like hopping right over those ghosts and everything. It's pretty simple. The rare game that I have is for Nintendo. I know I showed you Bonk's Adventure. I was able to sell that and get a copy of this game. Like I said, I've been waiting for 10 years for, and actually that Bonk's Adventure pretty much paid for this game. So we'll get into that in a minute here. We'll go to Super Nintendo. We got WWF Raw. I've been looking for this game for a while. I've had the box for so long, and I haven't had the game. But yeah, definitely a fun little wrestling game. I'm not usually the biggest fan of those wrestling games, but yeah, this one's definitely good for $3 or whatever. So that's WWF Raw. Definitely a fun wrestling game. Another great gem here, Tecmo Super Bowl for the Super Nintendo. I have it for the original Nintendo. I don't really remember playing this version, but it's definitely an awesome pickup. I paid like $3 for this too, from a local Goodwill shop. It's definitely a fun game. Lives up with his name, and it's a great pickup there. Another one, we'll go with the new generation. Now you gotta put in perspective, I used to have this game. I still have the action figure for it. I still have the original box, but I was missing actually the game in the game box. I'll tell you what I'm showing you here. That's BioShock Limited Edition. I have the discs on the way. Right now I just have it complete, but like I said, I'm missing the bonus discs. They're on the way. I was really stupid back in the day when I sold it. I do own the Big Daddy figure, which I'm very proud to own that, and like I said, I still have, the big box that it came in. You know, it's definitely something that, I'm not looking to sell at all. Like I said, I was stupid and I sold the game, so it's definitely hard to try and re-pick up the pieces, but I'm pretty much done. Now, the game that I've been waiting to show you, it's a little on the rough side, but I wanted the game just for the game and not for the rarity of it. It's definitely one of the rarest games for Nintendo, and I was able to get it for more than half price, and I love it. Right when I got it, I threw it into my Nintendo and I played right through it. Got to the last fucking level and couldn't do it. I'm gonna beat that level, I swear. But yeah, that's the Flintstones Surprise at Dinosaur Peak. It is a little thrashed, as you can tell. Half the sticker's missing. The end label's there, which is awesome. That's definitely a plus for me. If it has the end label, you're good to go on my collection. I do try and keep everything mint condition in my collection, but this game is so godforsaken rare that, this doesn't harm me, okay? I was thinking about repeeling the sticker off and redoing it, but, as for, not trying to tamper with things, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, definitely an awesome game. It's pretty much underrated. I don't remember it being this good. I mean, I threw the thing in and I had a ball playing it. It's really sweet how you can switch between Barney and Fred and use them in unique ways. Definitely look up some gameplay. I know people have done reviews in the past about it, and it is hard to kind of get the aspect of, like, when you jump and try and grab a cliff with Fred, it is tough because you got to press up and, like, hold A, but you get the hang of it within the first level. It's really easy. But, it's definitely a challenging game, but it's definitely worth, picking it up if you find it cheap, but I highly doubt it. I mean, this game is pretty flippin' rare. I used to have it back in the day, sold it to FuncoLand for $4, and my copy was mint condition, sold it for $4, and that was the dumbest idea I've ever had. Like I said, I've been looking for this game for 10 years, and it's finally in my possession again, and it's going to be sitting in my collection forever. Never leaving. It's just like one of those games that I have too much, sentimental value in, that I would never get rid of it, like Earthbound and my original Nintendo Earthbound. Never getting rid of those, ever. Even if it came down to being that I was, had to get money somehow, I wouldn't fucking sell them things. They're too close to my heart. But yeah, definitely this game, like I said, I picked it up for $75, and the game's at least worth $180, $200, just bottom line. But yeah, just a little fast history about the game, why it's so rare. It was a Blockbuster, I believe, rental exclusive. You could only get it if Blockbuster was done, renting out the game, and they were just selling their copy of the game. That's why it's so hard to get, the complete set. Because usually what happened with the boxes, if you remember back in the olden days, what they did with the boxes is they would just have them sitting on the shelf, and you would bring the box up to the registers. Well, half the time the box would fall off the shelf and people would stomp on it or whatever, and then they would borrow out the manual with the game, and people usually lost the manual, and you don't get charged for the manual, so it really didn't matter. So that's why it's so hard to find a complete set, as of being a rental exclusive only. I mean, as you can tell. But yeah, I was pretty darn happy when I got that in the mail, and totally picked that up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little pickup. Oh, and like I said, I told you I had something else on the way. I had those BioShock discs, and then I had actually I have Sunset Riders, my second copy with the box, and I got a poster coming with it too. Actually, I think I'm going to get rid of this game and just keep the box just for my collection. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that little pickup. Like I said, I'm so happy to have it back in my collection. So, thanks for watching, guys.